A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform. A Triple-A manager welcomes a new arrival from Double-A. This prospect showed promise at the Double-A level. The organization is hopeful his progress will continue here.
Number 19 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 19.
Here and even this game up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Pops this one up. Chang in foul ground, and a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. But that's a foul ball.
Hey, here we go.
Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Into the box now, Andrew Stevenson. No balls and 1 strike.
You got 2 down.
The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The throw into second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, come on now.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He makes the catch, and they have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over. 8-5 tonight. The Salt Lake Bees rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Quinn Adams earns win number 7.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them. Number 19 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Digging in, Marcel Dominguez. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Step out of the box and wash that one off, because that was an ugly swing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey guys, here we go.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he fouls this one off. This is popped up. Pujols is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. So coming to the plate, Javier Nieto. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now.
Ready now, Abraham Almonte. It was a walk in his last trip. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 2-2. Pops this one up. Perez over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Dwayne Halpern. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Drilled to the left side. And there's his first base hit in this one.
That fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a 2-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
The left fielder, number 24.
Into the box, Walter Inaba. On to Albert at first, and this ball game is over. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Salt Lake took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Stratton takes the win on the mound. His number 19 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 19.
Striding in to start the 9th, Giancarlo Ortega, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
Hey, roll it up now.
The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
2 balls and a strike to count.
Nobody down here.
The 2-1 home. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. The relay throw. And he'll make it to 3rd safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone. At the
plate, Kenji Ishii, and he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. He's in there at the plate, and we are tied here in the bottom of the ninth.
Now batting, catcher,
Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Cold strike, 0-2.
Hey, we got two.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Here's the 1-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But disaster has already struck here in the bottom of inning number 9. Rafael Fuentes comes on. A 12-11 final in this ball game. The Salt Lake Bees swung the bats well with 16 hits. Rafael Fuentes claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Yeah, bounce. My boy. Yeah, man. Hey, look, yo, okay. Gone since day one. Ain't no time to make up. Ain't no top of that. Like baby with the egg. Thank you for your services and voicing on my haters. Be sure to leave your armor ain't penetrated. I give back, I hate. Poof, get out of here. I say congratulations, your old renovated. You lazy, my boy. Why you hating, my guy?
Ladies and
Number
gentlemen,
19
your
enters
attention,
from the
please.
bullpen to do the pitching.
For the Bees, number 19.
Leading off the inning, Chris Stewart, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Hey, we got no outs.
He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. 2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Swing and a liner. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Let's roll it up now.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in...
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Miguel Baez. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Hitchcock at second with 2 down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Smith has a play, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. And this ball game is over.
Well, it's always been festive on Independence Day in the United States. But what makes the party even more fun is winning in front of your home crowd.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Number 19 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 19.
Digging in now, Steven Ramirez. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Runners are at first and third, one away. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of a series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
Tonight's game comes to an end. 5-1, the final score.
One error. They left 4 men on base.
Number 19 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Salt Lake. Number 19.
Ready for another chance? Fletcher Benton. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Baseman, Fletcher Benton.
Go out there, huh?
From the stretch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Hey, let's roll 2.
At second. Lazari at first with no outs. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish.
I was damn bad. Now I'm on a jet for real. Got all this ice on me, baby. Told my protector chill. Sipping all this, my bad is on it. I want a couple million without a record deal. Got 25,000 on me when I've been riding in the film. Got all this honor on me. I'm so fly, it don't matter. I wanted to feel the V12 when I was riding in the letter. Busy been cooked all day. I'm now. I got 3 with me. They want the guess on their neck. I was made inside the projects. I got on my set. I was really on the floor. Then I woke up in the jet. Ain't never had a dodge no me. I just might call demon. I'm shopping at demons. Balling every season. Feeling like I'm dreaming. Shining every weekend. All they know is that I was broke. Then I got a brand new coupe. Louis V's on my and all my by the tubes. First time in V12. She was hanging at the roof. My VV's ice cream. I didn't even have to scoop. Got the whole universe in my ceiling. I'ma set the mood. I seen his mane. Looking at my neck. Ooh. I was damn bad.
Number 19 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 19.
Now at the plate, Nick Martini. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. This is popped up. Brasino shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Steven Ramirez.
Number 12.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ramirez.
And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our cap to this pitching staff right here. They've been able to execute, working all 4 quadrants and keeping this team totally off balance.
1-2 now.
Hey, we got 1 here, guys.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball.
2 down.
And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Bees used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back.
The victorious Bees, 4 runs on 6 hits, 3 errors, and 4 misses.
Number 19 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 19.
Edmund Kurowski, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch you have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Go at it.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Ready once again, Giovanni Rex. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 3-1 the final score this afternoon. Salt Lake used a 3-run seventh to help.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Number 19 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 19.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Enrique Ayala, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Enrique.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Enrique Ayala becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
Here comes the first pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Good job there to slam the door for the win, and they finished the month with a bang, just the way you want to.
And this evening's contest comes to a close.
Hey, grab that right there. Are you ready? Is you ready? Ready. You say you ready. Whole squad ready. Ready. Is you ready? Are you ready? Ready. Is you ready? Whole squad ready. We came here to see Jeff. What you got? No, not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it, so it's time to take it. Rhyme with them elks.